Hello, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JJ's Dumpy Corner. How's everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. Said it before, I'll say it again. Tuesdays suck. And the market has proved me right. Market's looking a little shaky, guys. I mean, we experienced it yesterday, but we're kind of recovering from it today still. Let's get into the charts. Let me turn on the webcam here. Get the mic where it's got to go. A lot of shakiness going on. Hey, happy Tuesday, guys. Hoff said first, Chewy said broke, Fahid said third, Hoffs again said Anderson might have won the monthly contest. He has guessed. The damn speech to text man. His guess was 89K. Fahid said, this all looks scary. I agree. Clint's Corner. Welcome to the channel, Clint's Corner. Subscribe if you're new. Said yap. I don't speak whatever language that is, but welcome. Happy to see new people joining all the time. Let's get into the charts, guys. $89,104.73 is where Bitcoin is currently trading. Let's refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. I'm sure we had a ton of liquidations last night. Definitely got super duper spicy. Oh, actually, we've had some liquidations to the upside now. Some bears getting liquidated. See, that scares me. We got 130 million sitting at 86,201. Are we going to go down there? I don't like that. Next, we got, I don't know. Let's go right there. 86,419. And then we'll go right there, 86,853. Then we'll go, I guess I'll just go right here, 87,940. That's a lot. 87,940. I think that's at 110 million. And then maybe I'll go in the middle. Which one's bigger? Right there. I'll go 87,071. Okay. And then above, we got not a lot. Well, yeah, no, actually it is quite a bit. 89,535. And then 89,680. And then I'll go to the big one, 89,897. Okay, so we got a lot of liquidity bunched up right above the top, right where we're at. Bitcoin dominance, though, guys, I got some exciting news. Bitcoin dominance took a huge hit. Enormous hit overnight, over day, over the past 16 hours. Bitcoin dominance rejected very, very harshly off of 62% at the moment. It also looks like it's about to lose 61, which is great for alts. That is why you will see some green here on our watch list, and Bitcoin is still down 2.67%. Having said that, let's go through our charts. ETH currently trading at 25.12. Looking for ETH to get back above probably the orange line and then hopefully the yellow line, but we're looking for a break above 26 essentially. Sol is up 2.66% at the moment, currently trading at 145. I am actually surprised Sol got below 150. Total 3 up 1.55%. Total 3, all things considered, after that insane liquidity flush that we had yesterday. Total 3 looks great. Did technically make a lower low as far as candle closes are on the 4-hour chart, but when you're considering the wicks, it's technically still a higher low. So overall time frame, total 3 is bullish in my opinion. Cardano is up 1.28%. Cardano fared rather well as well. It did also I mean, it kind of held the previous low. It got down a little bit lower, but barely. So Cardano's in a decent position, at least in my brain. I do want to see it get back above 70 cents, though. Currently trading at 69.11. Nice. SNEK is down 3.33%. It is recovering. We got this blue trend line that we've been observing for quite some time now. Bounced off of that very nicely. SNEK looks lovely, in my opinion. Scooped up some more just last night. XRP is up 3.44% since the close yesterday. It is back above its orange trend line, which is the legacy trend line that we've been watching during this pump, or I guess this peak that we've been in for quite some time. So that's good. We want to see this candle close above this orange trend line, and then hopefully we can get a continuation. HBAR is up 2.29%. It did dump below my entry from the other day, but I think it's right back at it, honestly. It's either here or here. I don't remember. But HBAR is holding up rather well. It did perfectly hold 1783, which is very nice. Bounced off of that, and we got some wicks to the downside. A little indecisive candle right here, but we're continuing to the upside now. So hopefully it can break the purple line, and for the love of God, it can get back into its little accumulation range and start being bullish again. SWE is up 5.74%. SWE broke below $3, which is not great, but it's not bad. Hopefully I can get back above it. As of right now, it's retesting it as resistance, and if it can break back above it, then we can get some bullish momentum out of SWE. We did have this lovely little triangle that it broke bearish out of. So, it is what it is. Ondo is up 3.3%, bounced very nicely off of 95 cents. A 90-cent buy order would have missed, but 95 you would have hit, and you'd be up right now. So, definitely keep an eye on the points of interest, especially if you're trading. 95 was an area that we've been watching. Actually, 95 I think was the last area that I marked on here, which is crazy. Aerodrome kind of looks like doo-doo. This thing's just been in a downward spiral of doom for quite some time now. No recovery. No recovery in sight. I can't even tell you what I see. It just kind of looks like crap. There's no, like, I could fudge a wedge right here, sort of. But I'm not really feeling it. Maybe that is what's happening, and maybe it explodes to the upside. That would be sick. Render is up 1.53% at the moment. It did break below its nice $4 support range, between $4 and $6.61. So Render's not looking great. But I would like to see it get back above 4. If it doesn't hold it, we were talking yesterday about it with all the psychological levels, 375, 350, and 325 before hitting 3. But 3 is the big previous point of interest that we've been keeping an eye on. So everything else is just psychological. Polkadot is up 5.89%. Again, Polkadot's been holding up fairly well. It got down here and it just kind of started accumulating. I think that the people that are left in Polkadot are numb to any bearish scenarios that could possibly play out. CAS is up 3.39%. CAS might actually be doing a Polkadot here. Obviously, it's down a lot more than Polkadot is, but it's not awful. It's holding up rather well. This might just be the bottom for CAS. And I'm going to keep attempting to remain optimistic while also talking shit because I feel like CAS could do better. And I feel like if I talk shit, eventually it's going to prove me wrong, and then I'll look like an idiot, and that's what I want to happen. Avalanche is, I guess, just sitting here. Not really doing a whole lot. What is that recovery? That is the most minuscule recovery ever. Oh no, I guess it's 7%. That's not bad. The chart looks awful. I really want to see Avalanche get back above the orange trend line and establish some semblance of not bearishness. SHRAP is down 2.48% at the moment. It is holding something of a bottom here, though. Can we get that triple bottom to play out? Technically quadruple. There's 2 right here, but I'm just going to call it a triple bottom. See if that does anything. Chainlink is up 1%, but the chart looks like doo-doo. I want to see Chainlink hold. Is it holding this trend line? Yes, it is, actually. So there's a downtrend on Chainlink that it's been riding for quite some time, and that does seem to be the current support area. And the volume did tick up right here a little bit. So, I don't know. I just want to see Chainlink do a little better. And maybe this is all going to be a very small move when we zoom out in the future and we're like, haha, remember that dumb 2025 February dip that we all freaked out about? Maybe that's going to be the scenario. That would be pretty cool if that was the scenario. Doge is up 1.12% at the moment. Kind of looks like crap as well. Very avalanchy on Doge. Had this funky wedge that I just kind of made up. The upper trend line I'm not a fan of, honestly. I'm going to get rid of the upper trend line. But the lower trend line was holding very nicely. Broke below that. Actually, very harsh break below that. And now currently it's probably going to try to test 2165 as resistance. If it confirms resistance, then it's going down further. Polygon Matic Pole up 2.55%, but this thing's been on its way out the door for 2 months, 3 months. Looks like doo-doo. Near is down 1.44%. Also, unfortunately, looks very similar to Polygon Matic Pole. So, all we have to go off of is the pink trend line, which is actually holding, it seems. So maybe we can use that as a springboard. Chili's is also down. Chili's might have the same thing going on as Near. It does, actually. Look at that. So maybe Chili's can increase from here. Holding nicely. Silver got a little bit dumpy. MicroStrategy got a little bit dumpy. DXY got a little bit nothing. NASDAQ got a little bit dumpy. And S&P got a little bit dumpy. A lot of downside here, guys. A lot of downside. Now, last time we had this scenario play out was right back here. These two moves, that was in August, September. You could even argue we got October, November scenarios going on as well. So let me just do this. Let me just copy these. Let's copy that one. See, that one's hard to tell. That one's a bad example. Let me go over here. Let's try and remain as bullish as possible. If we're getting one of these, we do unfortunately still have a little ways to go. I would say right there. So maybe Thursday. Thursday could be the bottom. And then maybe another wick down on Tuesday, next Tuesday. Totally speculating. Fractal Farquad here, just doing my job. I'm going to leave that there. Don't forget to press F in the chat to pay respects to the Ass Fractal. The Ass Fractal was good to us. Bitcoin dominance, though. Huge dump on Bitcoin dominance. Looking good. Let me get back to the chat for you guys. Looks like you guys said a bit. And I got to catch up. Chewy said, F me. Waterfly said, that's not real, Clint. He wouldn't say bro. Who? Chewy said, I fell today pulling the trash can. I'm old. I actually just took the garbage out. Hoff said, my hair, what little I have left, turned gray over the past year or two. I'm not gray yet. I'm still a soulless ginger. I am bald, though. Chewy said, I swapped all my render into Sui. Render is dead. Fahid said, I still have render. What if NVIDIA moons? Will render moon too? I think so. Don't they have a deal with NVIDIA? Waterfly said, I'm not freaking out. Chewy said, JJ just called Clint's top bag doorpost doo-doo. What's Clint's top bag? Shana Mac said, yo, what's going on, Shana Mac? Chewy said, a lot of downside. How did you come up with that, genius? I don't know what you're referencing. I'm reading this. I'm a little late to the party. Hoff said, my render orders hit today, and then my Chili's I converted to Link. Chili's performed better today. You can't make this up. Shana Mac said, F. Thank you, Shana Mac. Waterfly said, no sunglasses today. Actually, before I read that, I was getting ready to switch. Because we gotta lock in. Right now. We're not playing games anymore. I don't know what kind of mamby-pamby, sissy crypto show you guys think this is. But we're not fucking around. It's time to lock in. It's time to gear up, strap on, and let's go. We're not in crypto to make overnight millions. We're in crypto for the goddamn technology. And I don't know about you guys, but technically, nothing has changed. Now I want to stop seeing you guys cry in the chat. If you need to cry, go call your mom or your girlfriend or a prostitute. I'm over here drinking my chai latte like a goddamn man. Locked in. Let's look at the charts some more. Let's go check on our, let's go see how wrecked our portfolio is. Our $600 to 6K Grok portfolio is currently not $600, but it's not that bad off, honestly. We bought this 2 days ago. We set this bad boy up. Does it tell me when I set it up? We should probably document that, shouldn't we? I wish it told me when my buys were and stuff. But anyways, we put $600 into this paper portfolio. This is 6 out of the 10 cryptocurrencies that Grok suggested we buy to turn 1K into 10K. 4 of those, though, were like totally random coins that nobody's ever heard of. So we did not add those to the portfolio because nobody knows what those are. And not even the program knew what those were. So we put $100 in each. So instead of the 1K to 10K portfolio, it is the 600 to 6K portfolio. Now, if we want to, I'd be willing to throw another $400 into the paper portfolio to buy the dip. It's only been 2 days. I think that it's only fair, but I think that it should be 4 more different assets. So I'm going to let you guys decide. First 4 assets in the chat, as long as they're not like outside of the top 100, then I will add them to the portfolio, $100 each. You guys decide. This is going to be AI plus retail, essentially. Give me some good ones, though. Give me some good holdings. I'm going to go ahead and make my pick. I'm going to go with Ondo. And then you guys give me 3 more. Oh, shoot. What is Ondo at? $1? Actually, that's perfect. Okay. Sweet. Joey said, we know you don't have $400, bro. It's okay. Shana Max said, roll? I don't know if roll's going to be on here. I'll try it, though. Nope. It's gotta be on the site, unfortunately. All right. Pro? What's pro? You guys are naming the most obscure coins, I swear. Proppy? Is that the one? Go check coin market cap, see what the damage is. Yeah, Proppy. It's got to be Proppy. I bought more pro. Is it Proppy? You guys are buying these weird coins? Okay, Chewy said near. What is Proppy worth? Current price of Proppy, 82.38. So 100 divided by 0.8238. 82.38. Really? Am I crazy? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no. Oh, I did. Okay, my bad. Whoops. I knew that wasn't right. 121.38. Okay, there we go. Okay, near. So we got 3 out of 4. We need 1 more coin from you guys. What is near at right now? $3 and a penny. $33.22. All right, 1 more, guys. 1 more. And then we'll rename this 1K to 10K. See if we can get a portfolio to 10K, even if it's just a paper portfolio. All right. We got Ondo, Fahid. We got Ondo. I'm going to go with render. Because Hoff said render. There we go. What is render at? 367. 27.24. Add. Okay, I'm going to let you guys decide on the poll if we do render or quaint. Currently, Bitcoin is trading at 88,770. Do we think we're going to go down some more? We got 10 minutes until the daily close contest kicks off. Total 3. Recovered quite nicely. I cannot believe Bitcoin dominance dropped that violently. That's crazy. Like, people loaded up on alts, man. Let's go check fear and greed really quick. Shield your eyes. I picked the wrong one. Okay, this one's at 29. Fear and greed, 25. Yesterday was neutral. They're so full of crap. Every time I check this, it bugs me. Because they make stuff up, dude. I swear. Let's go also check Cointelegraph. Shield your eyes on this one as well. As soon as my, there we go. MicroStrategy stock down 16% year to date amid Bitcoin rout. 3 reasons why Sol price is 50% down from its all-time high. Solana price unlikely to bounce back quickly. Here's why. Here's what happened in crypto. U.S. Senator introduces bill to stop crypto ATM fraud. Is that a thing? Whales shift 26.4K Bitcoin to accumulation addresses as Bitcoin falls to 3-month low. What else do we got? Bitcoin price enters generational buy territory. Should traders expect more downside? I'll read that one. That's actually by Big Smokey. Big Smokey, if you guys don't know, is a Discord OG from the Jordan days. Hoff said, wow, I didn't even look today. It dropped that much. Yeah, dude, Bitcoin dominance dropped. It ate up that pump. The pump is gone. That's why Total 3 didn't dump that hard. Like, Total 3 held up really nicely. From the breakdown, Total 3 at the moment is only down 5, but at its peak was only down 10, which is crazy. From its, like, Pico top at the moment, we're at a 27% pullback. Pico top to Pico bottom, 34. So I don't want to be that guy, but there is a potential for that to have been the low, the bottom. I don't know if it was. The pessimist inside of me is saying it wasn't, and to prepare for more, always prepare for more downside. But it honestly looks really good. It really does. Let's see, Bitwise raises $70 million to invest in Team. I could do with $70 million to invest in Team. Do you guys want to throw $70 million my way? I build a team. SEC backs off. Uniswap announces end of investigation. Hell yeah. Bitcoin crashes to 3-month low. Will macroeconomic uncertainty spark a Bitcoin price rebound? BitDeer stock drops 28% after earnings miss. Oops. Bybit registers with Indian authorities, restores services in the country. Bitcoin enters technical bear market as Bitcoin price drops 20% from all-time high. NASDAQ files to list Grayscale Polkadot ETF. Really? Interesting. From Sony to Bybit, how Lazarus Group became crypto's supervillain. Elon Musk plans to run government on blockchain, faces uphill battle. Altcoin ETFs are coming, but demand may be limited. How market fragmentation impacts over-the-counter trading. DeFi revives the spirit of capitalism. All right, I think we're tapped. Waterfly said, I hate this voting chat. SEC backs off. Uniswap announces end of investigation. I think that title is all I needed to read. The SEC is ending every cryptocurrency investigation and lawsuit that they had, one by one, little by little, and the market is dumping. What's wrong with that picture? You know what I mean? I guess maybe not the market dumping, but the people being bearish might be a little delusional. And maybe not. Maybe we're crazy. Maybe we are the crazy people. But I don't think that the sane people make money investing. I'm going to say it again. Like I said yesterday, I don't know harmonics, but I know that this is that pattern. I drew it really poorly that time. This is a harmonic pattern, and it is considered a bullish bat. I don't know if it lines up. There's there's parameters that go into those patterns, but look at this. We've already filled up half that wick. If we close like this, actually, honestly, I kind of wanted to close below, what is that, 30 on the RSI? That would be sick, because that is oversold. And we've gotten that twice in recent months. July and August. July and August were oversold Bitcoin. So we hit 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know, maybe this is our second hit. Our first oversold. So let me do this. I'm going to copy this. Is this what I put here already, maybe? Are we going to dump more from there? I hope not, but if we did... Yeah, see, I think I copied this already. No, maybe not. I don't know. Here's an estimated potential fractal. I'm going to make it super transparent so it doesn't get really in the way. And it is on the clean chart for now. But if we're following a similar pattern that we followed before as far as the RSI is concerned, maybe this is the first of a couple more dumps to the downside. Maybe not, though. And this goes with that concept that we're just going to kind of repeat this giant flag accumulation scenario right here. And then eventually break to the upside. Doesn't always have to happen that way, but the bull market doesn't always have to be overnight insane gains as well. Sometimes it just takes patience to make money. It sucks. I don't like waiting. I'm a very impatient person. But it sometimes pays off tremendously to be patient. The most money I've made in crypto was in my spot bags. Not trying to catch a falling knife. Not trying to DCA into a giant red day or whatever. I bought something and it went up like crazy over an extended period of time. So we got render on our poll, which means render is going to stay in our 1K to 10K portfolio at the moment, currently down $70. And so we invested $600 initially, and we lost $70 between 2 days ago and today. And then we had our remaining $400, and we invested the rest of that today. So this is our 1K to 10K portfolio. We are currently down $70. We got less than 2 minutes until the daily close contest begins, so get your guesses ready. I'm going to make sure that I am on live chat for when Hoffs decides to tell me that I need to be on all messages or whatever he decided to rename it. I feel like I'm really low, and I'm pretty sure it's because of my broke-ass computer chair. I'm just slowly, like, sinking down further each time. Chewy said Quaint is dead. It's okay, Waterfly. Chewy is about as active in the chat as you are. Hoff said, patience? I've known you all for years, so it's been long enough. That's how I feel, man. It's time. It's time. Mr. Roberts said, JJ Fahid Hoff, how are the fellas? Not too bad. How are you, Mr. Roberts? Let me make sure that I'm on my 1 minute. Let me zoom in. We got 30 seconds remaining until the daily close contest, guys. If you need a refresh on the rules, let me know. We only allow 10 guesses unless you are a Cornerville chat, in which case you can be guest number 11. Cornerville chats can also guess 1 hour early, and I believe the second tier channel member can guess up to 1 hour early as well. Cornerville Chads are also allowed to go 1 minute past the deadline, which is 6:55 p.m. EST. It is up to you to keep track of the time. There is a delay on YouTube, so by the time you see my message, the time might have passed where you're allowed to actually vote or participate or whatever. Get your guesses in for the daily close. Chewy is guessing $888,888.80, or maybe... Okay, no, I got it. There we go. Okay, I like it. $88,888.88. Shana Mac shared a bunch of gibberish. Shana Mac, blink twice if you need help. Chewy said, I made the 5-minute window. Let's go. Very nice. It's kind of cool when you stick around for the whole stream, isn't it? Fahid, $88,640.69. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Tuesday. Let's see if the market can recover from here. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Anyone can participate. Only one will win. You could win $15. You could win $100. You could win merch. You could win bragging rights. You could win 7 times and then be in first place for the year and win a big prize at the end of the year. Whoever wins the most, even if it is just bragging. Okay, I got you. I got you, Shana Mac. I got you. I did not understand the Morse code initially. 8, 8, 7, 09. All right, I like it. Copy. You said, did you catch my chat about BNB or nobody cares? I don't think I saw it. Mr. Roberts said, did my guess not show? I did not see it, Mr. Roberts. Hoff said Chewy is 2 numbers too much. No, he put the change in his. Hoff's. Let's see. We got 2 minutes remaining. Guys, if your guesses do not show up on the board, assume that I cannot see them and try adding letters or numbers. Let me see T-Juice thing. He said, yo, is BNB the next alt to make some gains? BNB BTC, I think, looks good. That's a good question. Chewy said, bro, it won't let me show if I put decimal. You guys don't have to put the decimal. I'm willing to figure out the decimal part. Hoffs is just mad because he made a wrong guess and he couldn't change it because it was like a minute after the deadline. And Waterfly, I can't see yours. A lot of them not showing up today. Oops. Mr. Robbers, 88, 775. Copy. We got less than 1 minute. Fade +1. Shut the fuck up. Waterfly's back with a vengeance. 88, 641.69. I fucking love it. Oh shit, that's so funny. Do you want the 6-9 in there, Waterfly? Let me know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Time's up. 88,641. Mr. Robert said, LOL, nice waters. That's fucking funny. Waterfly is very outspoken against, or he was very outspoken against the Price is Right sham, and he has now weaponized it, which is hilarious. No 69, okay? No 69. That's too funny, man. That is too funny. All right. You can't change it, Fahid. The only reason I let Waterfly change his is because he said Fahid +1, and then he said the correct number before the time was up. Oh, yes, Greg said, JJ, I only have a few minutes. Don't panic. $5 will buy you one beer at a cheap bar. I got you, Greg. Where do you want me to send it? I owe you 5, my friend. I owe you 5. Just tell me where. Man, I was so disappointed. I didn't even realize. I like woke up and I was like chilling. And then I looked at the chart and I was like, damn it. I owe Greg $5. The damn market set me up. We were looking so good too. We were looking so good. All right, so we got all of our guesses in for the daily close. I know I owe you $5. A bet's a bet. If you don't tell me where to send it, then I'm going to donate it somewhere. Chewy said $88,888.88. Hoff said $88,777.77. Mr. Robert said $88,775 and 0 cents. Shana Max said $88,709, 0 cents. Waterfly said $88,641 and 0 cents. And Fahid said $88,640 and 69 cents. Nice. Let's see where we wind up. Price is currently $88,792 and 42 cents. We got less than 3 minutes remaining. Hoff said, you never know what he'll change or not depending on the weather. Greg said, okay, donate it to your favorite beer charity. Okay, I'm going to donate it to an animal shelter. Ooh. Damn, I whacked my tooth with the damn coffee cup. It sucks so bad when that happens. All right, let's see. We got 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Bitcoin's currently 88,754 and 71 cents. Is it going to flatline for the remainder of the time, or is it actually going to do something entertaining? It does look like a head and shoulders. Is that going to play out? Let's see what we can see. So that would be the neckline. And our target would be, 88,289. Let's see what happens. Greg, you're too late, my friend. I'm sorry. Waterfly said, I know that animal shelter. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Waterfly. Me and Waterfly traded bets one time. He won and then I won. Or maybe I won and then he won. John coming in late as well. You guys got 1 minute and 17 seconds until the actual daily close. You guys are unfortunately too late to guess for participation, but you can still smash that like button and share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. I appreciate you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday. My condolences for the market conditions, but we move forward. We are men after all. I'm pretty sure my demographic is like 99.9% male audience, so I'm just going to assume that we're all dudes. 44 seconds remaining on the clock. It's getting spicy at the moment. 88,724 and 73 cents. Shanemak would be the winner. Closest without going over. He would win bragging rights, and he would also take the opportunity once again for Fahid and Hoffs to break their tiebreaker, which I'm pretty sure Waterfly has all but guaranteed today. Waterfly said, I'm going to give Hoffs money to play with. Okay. $88,697.84. Here we go. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. A little spike down right at the last second. Daily close, $88,741.34. What? I was mistaken. $88,680.40. Making Waterfly the winner. Oh, shit. Here he goes. He's catching up. He is catching up. He said he was going to start taking things serious. That's crazy. $88,680.40. 88,680 and 40 cents. Waterfly, congratulations for winning the daily close contest. Once again, he is catching up to our 2 leaders. Is he going to dethrone them and take it all? Find out tomorrow. Waterfly 88,641. Actual price 88,680. Damn. That's crazy. Congratulations, Waterfly, guys. Spam the bananas in the chat for Waterfly. Hell yeah. Let's see. Waterfly. This is Waterfly's second win this month. Waterfly currently has 3, which is halfway to Fahid and Hoffs, who are both tied at 6. Waterfly now takes the lead for 3rd place. It's getting spicy. We're only 2 months in. Who's going to take it tomorrow? Your guess is as good as mine. Make sure you guys smash the like button so you are able to participate in the daily close contest and so that the stream gets to other people. Ring the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. Subscribe if you're new. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Let's take a look at the charts again. Congratulations, Waterfly, absolutely killing it. That's pretty sick. Fahid said, I would have won unfair, and Waterfly said, agreed, Fahid. Should have voted yes in yesterday's poll. Ooh, that's so good. Waterfly wanted to remove the ability to undercut or overcut people via Price is Right rules. Yesterday, we held a vote. He wanted a $100 gap required in between guesses, first come, first serve. Like if Fahid guesses 89,000, nobody is allowed to guess 89,001. They would only be allowed to guess 89,100 or 88,900, leaving a $100 gap in between. Everybody voted no on that except for Waterfly. Waterfly was outvoted. Therefore, he has now officially weaponized the Price is Right, taking the lead for 3rd place, or technically actually 2nd place, because 1st place is tied between Fahid and Hoffs, who have reached a stalemate stagnation, unable to win because of the quantity of others participating. It appears that their winning streak was only dependent on a lack of participation. Fahid said, I'm like the only Canadian here. That's not true. I do believe that there is another Canadian. I think we have it labeled, actually. Let me see. Yeah, Mr. Robbers is also Canadian. Hoff said, the Waterfly Fahid lore is my new favorite. It is pretty good lore. I like the Waterfly Fahid Hoff's lore so far. That's accumulating. We're creating new lore. That's what we do here. Fahid said I would have been fine with a $100 difference. Oh shoot, that's so good. That's so good, man. I like that. I like that Waterflies wasn't showing up and he just said Fahid +1. That's so freaking funny. Oh man, Fahid +1. That's so good. Maybe I gotta make Fahid +1 merch. Guys, don't forget tariffs unpaused March 6th. I do believe that Trump just recently came out. I think that was the news that dumped us yesterday. Trump came out yesterday and said that they were going forward with their 25% tariff, which is what made the entire market go to shit. Which kind of stinks, you know? And if they do go through with the tariff thing, I'm sure that it's going to be a little bit rocky. My guess is they're going to do the tariff thing, and if that goes through right away, I'm hoping that they cut taxes, because that will maybe find some equilibrium with the market, so that way we're not just dumping into oblivion. But until we get some news like that, we're kind of just going to have to go on the facts. And the fact right now is tariffs on pause March 6th, and they're going to move forward with it. He means buy, please help. Buy or sell. What if I said, what the F that say? Mods? What if I used to be a mod? Those were the days. We got 15 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Let's go see our other news articles. Shield your eyes. It's gonna get bright. We got Bitcoin enters technical bear market as Bitcoin price drops 20% from all-time high. Bitcoin price action leaves $109,000 far behind as selling pressure keeps the Bitcoin bears in control of the cryptocurrency market. This is a creepy picture. Why is he molesting the bear? Bitcoin set new 15-week lows at the February 25th Wall Street Open as U.S. sell pressure added to Bitcoin price downside. Bitcoin price losses and losses enter bear market territory. Data from Cointelegraph, Markets Pro, and TradingView showed Bitcoin USD trading increasingly close to $86,000. Now, at its lowest level since November 13th, Bitcoin struggled to catch a bid as wary traders watched the aftermath of a mass liquidation event. 24-hour crypto liquidations hit nearly $1.6 billion over 24 hours. Wait, you're telling me the 24-hour thing hit that over 24 hours? That's crazy. With crypto market sentiment swiftly crashing to extreme fear. Now down 20% from all-time highs just a month prior, Bitcoin entered a technical bear market as noted by finance and trading resource Bar Chart. The downside deviation below the range low of the reaccumulation range is now in progress. Popular trader and analyst Rect Capital summarized. Rect Capital produced a weekly chart highlighting key structures within Bitcoin price action since the end of its last macro bear market in late 2022. Another X post earlier in February nonetheless acknowledged multiple such deviations, calling them outsized bargain opportunities. So it looks like, hopefully this is the bottom. Analyzing where the market might end up, fellow trader The Kingfisher conjured much lower levels closer to the old all-time highs of 73.8 from March 2024. Long liquidations, bars left of the line, cluster heavily 68 to 77K. Short liquidations, bars right, ramped up significantly 103 to 138K, he commented on a corresponding chart. Imbalance favors more liquidations above price. Risk large long liquidation cluster below may act as support, but losing it could trigger cascade. Targets shorts could aim toward the 103K area. Analyst warns of dampening institutional Bitcoin demand, covering macroeconomic triggers. Trading firm QCP Capital noted that the topic of U.S. inflation trends had taken a backseat for Bitcoin. Zooming out, equities, fixed income, and gold have largely shrugged off the data points previously blamed for broader markets weakness. With Bitcoin remaining flat, it told Telegram channel subscribers on the day. We remain cautious. Yeah. All right. Next, we got NASDAQ files to list Grayscale Polkadot ETF. This one is probably why Polkadot did not take a huge dump recently. NASDAQ files to list Grayscale Polkadot ETF. NASDAQ's filings adds to an expanding list of proposed altcoin ETFs awaiting SEC approval in the United States. U.S. Securities Exchange NASDAQ has requested to list a Grayscale exchange-traded fund holding the Polkadot network's native token DOT. Filings showed, if approved, the Grayscale Polkadot Trust would add to the asset manager's expanding suite of publicly traded crypto funds. The filing adds to the litany of applications with the United States SEC by exchanges and asset managers seeking to list ETFs tied to alternative cryptocurrencies or altcoins. The SEC must review and approve listings before trading can commence. So here's my big thing. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this stuff, and it's very interesting. What if the exchanges, what if the market maker, what if they are kind of grasping at the, I guess, all the liquidity that they can while they still can because of these ETFs coming? Because if traditional finance steps in, when the stock market crashes, when the stock market rugs, there's a lot more safety nets in place than if a exchange crashes or rugs because of the lack of regulation. With that, people are going to be more likely to trust their bank or, Wall Street hedge fund managers, all these sophisticated individuals versus, I don't know, CZ or Sam Bankman-Fried, these Enron-like characters. And with regulation moving into crypto's favor to be able to trade these in a more regulated, in a more safe environment, people are probably going to gear more towards the regulated, safe environment for trading. So these exchanges might genuinely be on their way out. I don't know if that's true, but that's an idea that has to be considered for sure. Let's see. Let me check the chat really quick. Mr. Roberts said, back in a few minutes, need to visit the shed. Waterfly said, can I get a Fahid +1 shirt? Fahid said, Hoffs, why are you timing out? Haha. Hoff said, OMG Waterfly. Fahid said, apparently it's a video game in Arabic, I think. Mr. Roberts said, I'd buy a Fahid +1 shirt. Hoff said, I always see that timed out. Waterfly said, Fahid, why are you questioning another mod? Oh, wait, not my responsibility anymore, lol. Fahid said, I'd do it again and again. Fahid +1 shirt, I'm good with that. But I want some royalties. Use of my name. Hoff said, we need Waterfly Made America Great Again merch. Waterfly said, Canada government gets 90% of your 8% fee. Damn. Who are you guys timing out? Make sure you smash the like button. Yeah, Bitcoin after the daily close, is it getting a little sketchy? Let me check my trades, because I was in a pretty good spot. 88,450 even. We're on the 4 hour. What is that right there? Oh, is that from the 1 minute? That's my 1 minute. Wait, actually, let's go check that. Let's go down to the 1 minute and see if that inverse head and shoulders played out. Or that head and shoulders. It's just regular head and shoulders. Did it play out? Stop it. Dang, you can actually trade the 1 minute chart. That's crazy. Oh, I'm making a mess. Dropping stuff. Ah! Hang on, I gotta save my little trading thing. I made 12%. Woohoo! I can now retire with a 12% trade. Hell yeah. Very exciting. That's funny. I can't believe this played out. The target is 88,298. I'm going to get rid of these for now, and then I'll put them on the big chart. 88,298. Okay, and then let me put it in a different color. I'll put it in yellow. Zoom out some more. Dang, what a big dump. It is definitely interesting to watch stuff play out. I guess the biggest reason why I'm not freaking out is because I haven't gotten my I have not received my federal tax return yet. So I have yet to overexpose myself to the market with my current lump sum of capital that I'm about to receive. I did receive my state, and I've DCA'd little bits and pieces on the big dips, but it does keep dipping. So I do have sympathy for the people that are freaking out, that do feel overexposed, because I was that guy once upon a time. It's not fun. I'm still kind of that guy. I just happen to have a little more money on the sidelines. If you guys have not tried it yet, I highly recommend making yourself a chai latte at home. You literally just make a tea bag of chai, which chai means tea, by the way, so don't say chai tea. Make some chai, and then put just a teeny little bit of oat milk in the top of it, a tablespoon of honey, and it's so good, man. It is so good. Index said no correction, just dump. I spawned here to like the stream and listen till I fell asleep. All right, I will refrain from yelling then, Index. I appreciate you for stopping by and smashing the like button. Teachu said BNB could make some gains. Just look at BNB. Okay, yes, thank you. I'm sorry, Teachu. You said that earlier. BNB, BTC. There is also rumors that Binance specifically is dumping ETH and Sol to make BNB number 2 or number 3, whatever. So this is interesting chart. So what I see here, we got a flat top and then a downtrend on the bottom, which is usually I think bearish. It's like a descending broadening wedge. Flat top. We looked at this before and I don't remember. I think it was bullish. Indicates a possible chance to buy either after a downtrend or within an ongoing uptrend. The pattern resembles a bearish megaphone shape. It is a bullish pattern. Said to be a reversal. So, yeah, I guess I would just look for, is it break? Did it already break the top? It looks like it might have. Okay, so I was incorrect. This is not flat. This is actually, in fact, descending, broadening wedge entirely, which is bullish. And it does look like it broke above and potentially holding above. I would expect maybe a little pullback, retest, and continuation. That does look bullish, though. Even if it is manipulated or not, make money on these assets if you can. Not financial advice. I don't have BNB on my chart, though. So let's go see. Interesting. So BNB is holding up way better than everything else, which unfortunately is not a coincidence. Look, this thing's in a solid uptrend over time. That's very nice. Let me copy this, see where it goes. Yeah, actually. So, honestly, you get to one of these two orangey, yellowy lines, probably a decent buy. The Real Oak Tree said, hey, JJ, what's going on, Real Oak Tree? Happy Tuesday. Let me check the chat again. Chewy said, thank Trump that you haven't put your refund into the market yet. I don't think it has anything to do with him. I don't know who I have to thank, though. This is the largest tax return I've ever received in my entire life. And I did not make... I made more money the year before than I did last year. So I'm not sure. Maybe I kicked myself down one tax bracket or something. Something happened. I'm kind of excited about it, though. Imagine I get this big fat tax return and then they get rid of the IRS. I don't have to pay taxes anymore. And then we get Doge dividends. That's free money, my friend. It's that meme where the guy's like, it's free real estate. But this time it's free money. I like free money. Especially if it doesn't like detriment the economy. Like the COVID stimulus checks were nice. They were going to spend that money regardless, but you felt a little bit guilty because you were just kind of printing money to oblivion. The Doge dividend would be money saved, and technically it would be like Elon said, it was their money to begin with. We're just getting the money back that they were going to spend on nonsense. So I'm totally okay with that. That sounds lovely. Gimme the stimmy. Bitcoin... still chilling. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that yellow line was our target for our head and shoulders. 88,298. Pretty dang close. The Real Oak Tree said, it's funny, JJ, I showed Shane Mac the show, and he was here before me. That is funny. Thank you for spreading, for sharing the stream with your like-minded crypto friend, the Real Oak Tree. You are a real oak tree. That is pretty cool, though. I appreciate you guys actually sharing the stream. Look at this. This yellow line, we saw a head and shoulder pattern on the 1 minute chart when we were doing the daily close contest, and I was like, "What's the target?" And it's 88,298, and we're about to hit that damn target. Imagine we bounce off of that target. That would be sweet. I'm kind of excited for a stupid 1 minute chart. It's fun stuff, man. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is probably the biggest story in my opinion. We got one more article I'm going to go through and read. I'm going to go ahead and yep. Is that it? I'm going to say that we hit that. What's the low right now? At the moment, the low is 88,311, so we're off by $13. Mr. Roberts said, I'm back from the shed, feeling properly adjusted. No smoking. Mr. Roberts, I quit smoking 2 years ago in April. In April, it will have been 2 years. And I still think about it. It sounds amazing right now. I think I would get in trouble because I would not be able to do a 12-hour stream and not have a smoke. I'm glad that I quit. I feel amazing. I'm no longer dying from sweat. I don't hack up a lung every time I wake up, but I do still miss it. I guess I miss what I thought it would be. Index said, take off glasses. I can't sleep because of it. For real? I got my regular glasses. I'm not switching though. We're locked in today. Unfortunately, I cannot take the glasses off. They are glued to my face. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, smoking. I'm just assuming that you were smoking a cigarette and not weed. If you're smoking weed, then kind of disregard everything that I just said. I'm more of an edibles person when it comes to the devil's lettuce. But yeah, Bitcoin, chilling. We got one more article to read. Shield your eyes. It's gonna be bright. Bitcoin price enters generational buying territory. Should traders expect more downside? A key Bitcoin price indicator is screaming generational buy opportunity, while several analysts encourage traders to zoom out and see the bigger picture. Bitcoin's sharp sell-off continued on February 25th, with Bitcoin price falling to a 3-month low of 86,050. Several analysts have cited... Oh, I apologize. I'm going to have to take a phone call. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, we are back. That did not line up with my time frame how it needed to, but I don't know. Was it funny? If you laughed, smash the like button. Okay. It looks like we beautifully hit my 1 minute time frame precise head and shoulder target, and we are rebounding. Let me open up another quick trade. Oops, I should not have closed. Oh well, I closed in profit, so I'm happy. Oh, and as soon as I opened it back up, we're coming back down. It's okay. What do we think? I think that we're gonna close today green. I'm guessing, totally guessing. Bitcoin dominance is the biggest selling point for me at the moment. Because this thing climbing, sunglasses are bearish. You guys are so mean about my damn sunglasses. It's a persona. I got to do the sunglasses. I'm trying to Becker right now. You're lucky I don't wear the hoodie. Mr. Roberts said the shades are good, man. I couldn't stare at strangers for hours either. Is it the reflection? Maybe it's the reflection. What if I did this? It looks like I have two wonky eyes. Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking around. But yeah, Bitcoin dominance, the nice climb up, and then the immediate dump. There's something about it. Because when's the last time we had a dump like that on Bitcoin dominance? We haven't. We have not had a dump like that on Bitcoin dominance. Oh shit, maybe maybe we did right here. Let's check that out. Hold on. Are we gonna have a big violent climb on Bitcoin dominance? Old Spice shades. No, it wasn't. It wasn't nearly as violent. We might go up to 66. What's Ben Cowan always preaching about? I don't remember. To 66%? Is that it? I was calling for 64. Which we actually hit. Might I add. How funny would that be if I out predicted what's his name? Ben Cowan. I was gonna say James for a second. That was not a bit. Maybe that was the peak, man. I don't know. I can feel it, Mr. Krabs, but there's potential for us to go up to 66%. I feel like that rejection was pretty harsh. And it's technically a double top right now as well. Back here, we hit a peak. We dipped a little bit, and then it ripped to the upside. Right here, we hit a peak. We hit a peak. It tried, and it finally hit it, and then it got beat down so hard. So that, in my opinion, is bearish. Also, we got this red dot here, and it came down for quite some time. We got another red dot, my friends, that just printed. I don't know if that's a midterm. I don't know. Index said JJ giving us signs to FOMO alts. I don't know, man. I don't think it would be a bad DCA opportunity, I guess, is my biggest thing. Some of these alts are recovering nicely. Some of them aren't. For some reason, Polkadot is holding up very nicely, and they're filing for ETFs and stuff. This looks like a potential double bottom on Polkadot, or an inverse BART right here. Double bottom, inverse BART. You know, I would not be surprised if Polkadot just ripped, man. Ben gets on my nerves. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. I think Ben Cowan is a pompous prick, and he's like, the meme coin traders are dumb and they deserve to lose money. Meanwhile, he's got like a paid trading group, and he like does all the things that he shits on everybody else for doing. I don't know. I think I would rather. I would trust BitBoy before I trusted Ben Cowan. Because at least with BitBoy, you know what you're getting. Ben Cowan's a little slimy for my taste. Just my opinion, though. People are entitled to like him. I see why people like him. He's not a stupid guy. He just doesn't seem like he would be a great friend. You know what I mean? He would be one of those guys that would show up and be like, it doesn't really make sense for us to be friends. You know, every time I come over here, I spend money on gas and stuff, and I could just be saving that money and buying Bitcoin and Bitcoin and Bitcoin and only Bitcoin, because my life is a boring, safe investment in Bitcoin. Have I told you about Bitcoin? I don't have as much as Saylor because I'm not fun like Michael Saylor, but Bitcoin and Bitcoin. That's Ben Cowan, in my opinion. Hoff said midweek reversal on Wednesday and Thursday. That'd be sick. The Real Oak Tree said alt season right around the corner. Index said JJ giving us signs of FOMO alts. Mr. Roberts said agreed. Hoff cycle low may have been printed. I'm hoping so, man. Shannon Max said beat down but not out. Hell yeah, that's the way to do it, man. The Real Oak Tree said rejected. Index said, I love double bottoms. I'm also a double bottom guy myself. Why do you think I answered the phone? Hoff said, did every alt take back the wick from February 3rd and 4th? No, a lot of them did not. But I think that was the idea. Cardano started to. XRP started to. HBAR did entirely. SWE almost entirely. Ondo did pretty much. Arrow didn't even have a wick. Render almost. Actually, Render, yeah, I would say 100% yes for Render. Polkadot did not. It started though, technically. Cass started. Avalanche, yep, took the wick and then some. Avalanche said, "Hold my beer." It was like, oh, you see that wick over there? Watch me go lower than that motherfucker. Shrap has actually been holding the low. Chainlink, oops, don't want to move that. Chainlink, yep, Chainlink also hold my beard. Doge, technically Doge hold my beard as well. And Polygonmatic Poll actually did not complete. Near, I would say yes, completed it. And Chili's. No, Chili's actually no. So yeah, it was a some did, some didn't kind of situation, and I think that was entirely dependent on Total 3. Total 3 kind of did the in-between, and everything on average did the in-between. So, Index said everything looked doom and gloom, time to long. Exactly, man. People are freaking out on X. Everyone's quitting. They're smashing their computers and giving up, and they're like doxing themselves now. They're like, I quit crypto, and now I'm gonna reveal that I'm like the exact person that I made fun of everyone being, which is kind of crazy. It's weird. I guess it's all rejection if you really think about it. All these people like doxing themselves, they're like always talking crap about like the fedora wearing people, and then they turn out to be fedora wearing people. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I used to own a fedora. The Real Oak Tree said, that's Ben. Index said, everything looking doom and gloom, time to long. Christmas Villager, it's okay, Christmas Villager. I bought last night thinking it would be profitable today. I mean, I DCA'd last night as well. So I feel it, Mr. Krabs. Tishu said, do any of you guys take profits and put them in a HYSA to make some yield? I don't know what HYSA is. High yield savings account. Is that what it is? Ooh, I bet you that's what it is. No. If I take profits, I'm spending it on Jimmy John's and Express jeans or something stupid. And yes, I wear bougie jeans. They don't have all the rhinestones and shit on the butt cheeks. It's just nice. I like nice denim. Don't judge me. That's the only thing I give a shit about. Everything else, I could wear the same graphic t-shirt for the rest of my life and I wouldn't give a shit. But I like my damn jeans. Let's see. ETH potentially leading the altcoin recovery. Maybe? Bitcoin's really struggling here, ain't it? Let's refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Ring the bell for notifications if you have not. Subscribe if you're new. And share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. I am going to say, I've been thinking about it for some time. And I don't know when I'm going to execute it. And I might not tell you when I do it. I might tell you a couple of weeks later. But I am going to start some kind of a giveaway event. I'm going to call it a scavenger hunt. And the concept right now, the rough concept, is that I'm going to put money on a cryptocurrency wallet. It might be a Cardano wallet. It might be Ethereum, MetaMask, whatever. And then I'm going to slowly release one word at a time of the seed phrase. I might put them in order I might not. I might color coordinate them and then release like a color table later on. They could be in the description of the video. It might be something I say that doesn't make any sense in the context. Like if I'm talking right now and I just said watermelon and then I continued the conversation. The trick and the reward obviously is the cryptocurrency, but it's not going to be easy to get. And I don't know, I'm not going to tell you if it's going to take, like if I'm going to release 12 words, one per month, or if it's going to be 24 words every week or two. I'm not going to tell you if it's going to take 3 months or a year, but I'm going to do some kind of cool scavenger hunt event, and the winner gets to keep the money. And I guess once somebody wins, I'll make the wallet address public so that way you guys can see all of the on-chain activity. I mean, shoot, maybe I'll deposit money into it every week or something like that. I think that'd be even cooler. Okay. Index said watermelon. Can I get my 1 Bitcoin now? Real Oak Tree said, how many bald heads does it take to unbald the bald head? Christmas Villager said, I have a long-term, short-term, but usually just reinvest into either stocks, other stocks / crypto. I like to take my profits and use them to buy tangible things. I learned my lesson from last bull market. It sucks when you don't have anything to show for it. Let's see, we got 89,535. Big one right there. Yeah, that one's on there. And then we got a big one at 89,680. That one's also on there. And then we got one final big one at 89,897. Okay, so those are actually all three quite large liquidation points. So I'm going to make them at least a little bit thicker. Okay. The Real Oak Tree said, I'm in Milan, little shoddy. I buy what I want. I buy the store. I don't know what that means. Okay. Index said, are we going to talk about food or aliens now that price action is boring AF? We can. We could talk about food or aliens. What are you guys thinking? One or the other? I do enjoy food. I think that the people that think that there's no aliens are delusional. Or maybe they're like in denial or something. The people that insist that there are no aliens in the universe blows my mind. Because, like, how? The universe is so vast and pretty much infinite. And you're going to tell me that we're alone? So we do have a reversal candle here. That long wick to the downside. I don't know if it's a bullish hammer candle. I don't know if those are supposed to be green or not. But the long wick to the downside is a reversal. We had something similar right here. So I am expecting Bitcoin dominance to at least attempt to retest 61.08, which it looks like it's doing right now. Are altcoins going to get dragged down because of that? I don't know. Total 3 is definitely going to get dragged down because of it. I wanted to go check. Let me check Plan B specifically. I'm going to pull up his Twitter account because he's usually on Twitter. Plan B, who, by the way, doesn't actually own any Bitcoin anymore. He is now entirely exposed to crypto via ETFs, which is kind of funny. 4 hours ago, he posted on X periodic reminders 2016 through 2017. bull market, which current bull market mimics, had multiple 30% dips on the way up. Have to get rid of the tourists. I like that. Unfortunately, Plan B is a tourist being completely exposed via ETFs now. So we're kind of taking advice from, I guess, the wrong person at this point. But it is what it is. Let's see, 38%, 38%, 33%, 38%, 36%, 29%. Interesting. This is on the 1 week time frame. Let's go see what the 1 week looks like. Are we currently down 38%? At the moment, we peaked at 20. We're currently sitting at 18.75. So, like I said earlier with that fractal, are we going to do one of these? Which would put us from the peak 29-30% at 76K. Which is a little spicy. It's a little bit spicy. The current candle's down 8.43% on the week. The previous down one we had 8.96. So again, none of this is new. People that are freaking out and saying we're in a bear market now they're like overly bearish. And maybe it does kind of look like a double top. But so did this. This looks like a textbook double top. And so did this. This one was a double top. So I don't know. You can't always count on the chart. This one was a double top that played out. And then we've had two so far. The second one, is it the actual double top? I don't know. I don't think so. And maybe that's just me planning ahead, trying to make sure that my altcoins actually do something. $88,147. Just the fact that people are bearish at this price is kind of silly. Bitcoin dominance. Trying to show some strength, but it's not really doing that great. Yeah, just look how oversold this thing is, man. Oversold hard. Like aggressively hard. We also got a confirmed green dot here. Last time it came this low on that little market cipher on the 4 hour. I don't even know if it's on the chart. Came down and touched. Was, oh shoot, I don't even know. Right here. Yeah, it was like right here, I think. And then it also did it back here. So this guy, and then I think right here, which is not even marked on the chart. So could we go lower? It's always possible for us to go lower. Always possible for us to go lower. That possibility would put us, I think, at that at least 80K. But 76 is looking more like it. Just have fun, said Yo-Yo. What's going on? Just have fun. Hoff said, I agree. It's just a matter of distance. Yeah. Yeah, man. There's no way we're the only ones out in the universe. It's just goofy, man. It's a matter of distance. Maybe we might be the only ones with the technology that we have. It's also silly to assume that some other civilization would have like the same technology. Mr. Roberts, insane tip, 100 Canadian dollars, I think that is. JJ, put this on the hunt game you proposed. I won't catch all the seed phrase letters, but I don't want to either. It just sounded like a fun game if you were going to do it. Oh, I'm 100% going to do it, especially now. I appreciate you, Mr. Roberts. That is going straight into the pot. Cheers. Absolute legends in the chat. You guys are out of control. Time to drink some Red Bull. If you guys enjoy Red Bull, I highly recommend the green one. It says Karuba elderflower. I don't know what that is, but it's delicious. It's very tasty. Okay, so we got plan B. Let me check all the indicators. We got the rainbow chart. What else do we got? Plan B's actual thingy. Where is his? This is his website? This sucks. Is it Bitcoin stock to flow? Yeah, it's this. Okay. Bitbo charts. So plan B is reminding everybody that all this crap sucks. Normally. Which I guess is what I've been trying to tell people when new people come in, and I feel bad because they're like getting all amped up or they're like worried that we're in a bear market. These pullbacks, while they do suck tremendously, they are very, very normal. Index said, if aliens watch us from distance, would they see dinosaurs on our planet because of it? I do believe because of the way that time works, probably. And that also makes me think, because we're like, a lot of the arguments are, well, we've never seen them. We're also looking at planets from light years away as well. So we're probably seeing from hundreds of years ago as well. The same concept goes both ways. That it really tickles my brain thinking about like time and distance and how, I don't know, just the theory of relativity. And is time travel determined based on speed, distance, the like actual matter that you're dealing with? I have no idea. That's why I never educated myself on this stuff. There's too much. And I'm like a completionist, so I would be one of those assholes that would like give my life to go to space, but I have a family. So I'm not going to do that. So yeah, we got the stock to flow. We're not even close, man. Stock to flow calls for $370,000 Bitcoin. And I mean, we're dipping below it. I believe he's updated this quite a few times. We're dipping below. What does that mean? I guess we dipped below way earlier. We dipped below in 2022. We kind of dipped below. So it kind of seems like maybe the whole thing needs to be a little more tame. Because we peaked back here at 16 and then we peaked right here at 70, which was what, a 3x? If we go, I mean, you could make the argument that Bitcoin maybe topped out with this stock to flow chart, which maybe is why I don't like it. What is this? Days until next halving. Okay. So we've gone from 1,400 to 1,200 days until next halving. Usually the peak happens around 1,000 days until the next halving. So we got another 200 days, it seems, until the peak. How many months is 200 days? 6.5 months? So yeah, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So August, September, we should be peaking on Bitcoin, according to stock to flow. Oh my gosh, so rainbow chart's blinding me. Ew, this is an awful picture. What is that? Bitcoin rainbow chart. We are currently in the lower green, which is just accumulate zone at the moment, based on the rainbow chart, which is a lovely chart. I believe that the rainbow chart has been updated as well. This is the new one. The old one is right here, and it says we're in HODL. So even the old model has us chilling out. We're about to actually enter still cheap. So it's up to you if you're wearing accumulate, still cheap, or HODL. We have yet to enter any kind of spicy scenarios, though. It definitely seems like we're just at the beginning, especially looking at this. You got your halving, and then you got a couple of peaks, and then it rips. Halving, couple of peaks, and then it rips. You know, are we gonna hit $1 million? That'd be crazy. I think 300K would be out of this world, man. But my peak still stands at 120, especially now. And again, I'll be pleasantly surprised, pleasantly proven wrong, happily proven wrong. I don't know how to phrase that. I'm happy to be incorrect. We got Nebula Music said, but after red and orange, yellow, and higher followed on that stock to flow chart. Let's go back to the stock to flow. After red and orange, yellow, and higher flowed. Yeah, yep. I don't know if it's going to go to $370,000. I feel like these people know a lot more than me. I can express my opinion, but I'm never going to be overly confident in it because I don't have my own website with my own chart, with my own data, and with millions of dollars in Bitcoin. You know what I mean? These people have been around a lot longer than me, so I'm going to respect the information that they put in front of us. So yeah, I definitely feel like it's calling for higher, especially with the 1,000-day thing. We got another 6 to 6.5 months. I'm going to say 4 to 6 months. I'm going to say 4 to 6 months until we peak, which is going to put us around June through September. That's my guess. June through September peak. Did we finish this article? Data from the Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index highlighted growing pessimism from U.S. consumers as the metric fell to 98.3 in February, representing the largest monthly drop since August 2021. In addition to increasing worries about the U.S. labor market and inflation, Cointelegraph analyst Marcel Peckman cited President Trump's upcoming tariffs against imports from Canada and Mexico as another factor driving investors to adopt a risk-off strategy. President Trump's upcoming tariffs against imports, okay. Bitcoin analysts say, don't doubt, zoom out. While over $1.59 billion has been liquidated from the total crypto market over the past 24 hours, several crypto advocates have encouraged investors to zoom out and see the larger picture. On the daily time frame, Bitcoin's relative strength index has fallen below 27, a level not seen since the August 5th, 2024 crash, which saw Bitcoin price fall to 49,000 historically. On Bitcoin's longer time frames, deeply oversold RSI conditions are rare and often turn out to be opportunities to buy at a discount. Despite Bitcoin's subpar short-term performance, Bitwise European head of research Andre Dragosch encouraged patience and referenced a chart of Bitcoin's post-halving performance, which suggests the larger part of its bull market rally has yet to occur. Ooh, I love it. I love it. It's interesting to see how things change. What I would like to see... Where's this man's tweet? Can I go to it? They didn't link the tweet. Okay, thank you. So, what? Okay, 2024. Mean and median. Interesting. So, we are far below the average. Performance factor on log scale. Also, I'm not a big fan of log scale. Let's see. So, I mean, it does technically call for a rise in price. This is days after halving. I would argue the diminishing returns here, but with that argument, we should still see price rise. I do think that it's just going to drag down the average over time because of the diminishing returns concept. But that concept just makes sense because there's nowhere near enough capital to continue making 300, 400x gains every single bull market on these assets that are already inflated. Index said, if aliens watch us from a distance, yep, we saw that already. He also said, I should wear sunglasses to white backgrounds of burning my eyes. Dude, I don't know why they don't have dark mode. It blows my mind. Mr. Roberts said, we're still going to see the rip real soon. I like 130K in 4 weeks and 160 in 10-ish. What's your top, Mr. Roberts? I'll put it on the chart. We got mine and waterflies. Where is it? Oh, it's on this one. And Tyler. Top is 176. Okay. I like it. Mine is 120, and I'm being modest on purpose. Waterfly said 152. Tyler said 169, and Mr. Roberts said 176. I like it. Guys, don't forget to congratulate Waterfly for winning the daily close contest today. Congratulations, Waterfly. You killed it. I have to make a $5 donation to... I'm going to make the donation to Best Friends Animal Shelter. Highly recommend if you guys are looking to donate. They rescue cute animals. I will warn you, though, they will bombard you with mail-in slips asking for more donations, which bugs me a little bit. I'm hoping that that's like donated marketing for them, because I'm not giving them money to send me mail. I'm giving them money to rescue dogs and cats and tortoises and shit. Maybe I'll pick a different one because of that. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance. We're on the daily. Ooh, look at that. That was almost bearish engulfing. So close. Let's see. We got another guess. The real oak tree. Bitcoin top 149, 9.99. Bullish case 120 for sure. Mr. Roberts said our guesses look like a squashed fib. They do. All right, I'm going to do the real oak tree 149.99. Hello? There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's see. All of my fractals have been miserably failing. Yeah, see how dumpy we're getting into this tariff unpause? What do we got? How many more days do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. What day is this? The 6th? 10 days? Yeah. 9 or 10 more days until the tariff unpause. So we'll see if we get any news on that. That will lead to a reversal. I also, I'm going to reiterate, or I guess not reiterate. I don't think I've said this yet. Trump news comes out at all hours of the day. I don't know if they just don't sleep or if they don't have traditional sleeping hours or whatever. There's never like a set schedule, which is nice because if the right thing is said at after hours or whatever, the market still pumps. So hopefully, sorry guys, do we have another article? Macroeconomic uncertainty spark rebound. Did we not read this one? Investors concern over global growth, tariffs, sell-off. Did we read this one already 7 hours ago? Maybe not. Anyways, I'm just going to search tariff. Trump orders probe of copper in first step to tariffs. New tariff probe into U.S. copper imports. Might hit copper imports with tariff next. Aloka warns 100,000 U.S. jobs at risk, urging tariff exemption for aluminum. I believe, I could be wrong, don't quote me on this, I believe Putin said that he was going to hook us up with some aluminum. Which is kind of crazy considering the last administration's relationship with Russia. Yeah, right here, specifically right here. Trump says Canada and Mexico tariffs are going forward with more import tariffs or more import taxes to come.
Donald Trump said Monday that his tariffs on Canada and Mexico are starting next month, ending a month-long suspension on the planned import tax that could potentially hurt economic growth and worsen inflation. We're on time with the tariffs, and it seems like he said, it seems like that's moving along very rapidly, the U.S. president said at the White House news conference with French President Emmanuel Macron. While Trump was answering a specific question about the taxes to be charged on America's two largest trading partners, the U.S. president also stressed more broadly that his intended reciprocal tariffs were on schedule to begin as soon as April. The tariffs are going forward on time, on schedule, Trump said. I'm getting another phone call, guys. Excuse me. Okay. The real Oak Tree said, "What stocks you buy, JJ?" I was a big Roblox guy. So, hang on. I was big on Roblox and Reddit, and then I sold them like an idiot, and they pumped like crazy. So, I don't know about Reddit anymore. I don't know what the valuation is, but Roblox, I feel like, is undervalued. And that is maybe too much of a blanket statement. My daughter grew up playing Roblox. I play Roblox with her. So does my fiance. I was standoffish because it's an online game filled with children. And I was like, this can't be safe. There's probably weirdos. The reason I'm bullish on it is because they have beautifully, like meticulously tailored everything around this game to make sure that your kid is safe. The chat, like, censors anything that might be even remotely offensive. And there's no voice chat. There's no. It's just it's safe. And I'm a paranoid person. My daughter's literally homeschooled. So I guess me saying that is a big deal. I'm impressed with what they've built, and I think that it's going to be huge. It's not the greatest looking game, but it is a online game that everybody plays, and there's every game you could ever imagine in there. You can do horror games, you can do RPG games, you can do games where you pretend you're somebody's pet. You can do games where you dress up in different clothes, and there's a survivor game. There's like any game you could ever imagine. All of these people just develop these games for Roblox all day long, and there's a million different things. There's one where you can just be a freaking architect and like build a whole ass house. It's crazy. So I'm a big Roblox person. I screwed myself on this pump. I guess would I still say that it's undervalued? I don't know. When did it even launch? So it looks like it went public, maybe on the New York Stock Exchange, 2021. Market cap 38.9 billion. Wow, really? Okay, so maybe it is fair valuation. What about Reddit? Reddit 28 billion. Okay, I don't know then. I don't know. Those would normally be my two picks, but I'm also, my brain does not translate to stocks very well because I'm a crypto person. So when something's in the double digit billions, I become a little standoffish. And maybe that's me being a baby. But I'm not afraid to admit that. Jay Beneby said, "Sup, everyone." What's going on, Jay Beneby? Cheers. Happy Tuesday. Mr. Roberts said, "JJ, can you do Arca, Arc Air USD again, please? TradingView has it. Swarms too. Arc Air USD. I don't know if I've ever done this one before. Okay, I might have to ditch the sunglasses now. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a difference. Okay, Arc Air. Oh, I have looked at this. I got drawings on it. Okay, I don't recall. Is that weird? Let me zoom out. I'm going to get too comfortable one day, and I'm just going to take the hat off. Billy said, yo, 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 yo. Sorry I'm late. Billy, you guys are $900 short of a hat reveal. Just so you know. Mr. Robbers started the train. It does not go on perpetually. That is for one stream. If you guys reach $1,000 in one stream, even if it's 1,000 Canadian dollars, then I will take the hat off. Unprompted. No wait period. It comes off as soon as $1,000 is crossed. Okay, let's do this. So, I see something of a bottoming pattern. Normally, I would say, oh, this is a head and shoulders, and your target's bearish. But it seems to be bouncing. Bearish target apparently is negative, which makes no sense. So you clearly have a strong support around 14.15. I would call it 15, I guess, because that was previous resistance back here. It looks good. You got support right here. Support, support, support. So yeah, there's a decent amount of confluence at 15. You had a ascending pattern right here, ascending channel, broke down. Nothing else really jumping out at me. Potential inverse head and shoulders right here did not quite play out. Looks like you got a rejection right there. And it's bouncing now off of what? A whole lot of nothing. Okay. It's sloppy. It's very sloppy. Yeah, I would just go with this. Yep. I would just go here. So, you got a supporting trend line. It is a downwards trend, but you technically, nope, never mind. I was going to say you have bullish div, but you do not. You had a green dot back here, but that played out with a nice 75% run. Wow. What is this then? That's crazy. So it's already up 16% from the local lows. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to make of this. It's kind of an anomaly. I would say you're trading in a range at the moment. I would actually just copy paste this. It's an open range. So if you peek out right here, look for it to come down here again. If it hits this and you have conviction in this, it might be a good buy. I'm not going to say I would for sure buy it because I don't know anything about the asset. But you're definitely in a range. And it did fake out before, so could that happen again? I don't see why not. Yeah, just be careful. You're reaching a pinch point here pretty soon. So watch that. Because it could just kind of give up. Or it could break out, retest, and continue. I think the most likely scenario, just with how I've seen all of these things play out recently, would be Bitcoin being boring. And maybe this just kind of does this for a minute. And then eventually something pushes everything down again. That's the pessimistic scenario. The optimistic scenario would be an eventual reversal and some upside. And maybe then you start to get some bullish div where the RSI actually is going down. Right now, we have not seen a lot of divergence in any of these charts. Everything's just been kind of on a solid downtrend. I like that the price is holding up above 15 cents and that it does seem to want to go higher. You just want to actually see that happen. Because right now, it looks like you had a lot of volume and people were willing to buy it to this price, and now they're no longer willing to do that. There's nobody up here buying anymore. Nobody's willing to buy at those prices, so they stop buying right here, and the price comes back down. They stop buying right here again, price comes back down. Now they're stopping buying right here. So you got to think about it from a, imagine this is a product that you are selling. Eventually, you know, the price is going to get too low, and you're going to be like, well, I don't want to hold on to this stock anymore. And you got to do with that information what you will. Or, you know, maybe you got big balls and you're like, well, I think that this is an amazing product and I think it's going to rebound. So I'm going to buy more, actually. I'm going to increase my holdings. I never really thought about that, actually. That's a great way to look at it. Imagine you have a store, like even if it's an eBay store, I don't know, where you sell these cryptocurrencies and you want the price to go up because that means that you get to sell them for more money and you make more profit. If the price goes down so low and you're trying to sell stuff today to make rent or whatever, then you're going to reach a point eventually where you're going to try to just sell it. You're going to get rid of it. You're going to offload your stock because you need the money. Or you have the opposite mindset. You've made good money from elsewhere, and then you see the price decreasing on these items, and you know that they're going to sell later on for higher. So you buy more stock. It's just like that. I never really thought about it. That's actually a really nice way to look at things. What's the other one? The other one was swarms. Kraken. This one's interesting. Do we have a different chart? Let's go crypto. Interest. Is this one old? Why does it have its own like crypto thing? It's got to be old, right? No, that's December 2024. Interesting. Okay. So this thing drove up pretty high and then drove down pretty hard. What do we got? It has not quite hit 0. I'd say 33 is support. It's in a very vague uptrend. It's pretty mediocre at the moment. It's not too strong or too weak. But it does seem like a slow mover. Maybe I'm just blind. Hold on. Yeah, 70%. I am blind. Okay, 70% is crazy. Let me zoom in some more here. So you have a ascending broadening wedge with only 2 points of confluence, so it's not that big of a worry. You do have 3 points of confluence on the bottom, though, so if you're going to come back up, I would assume that it would do one of these, maybe, and then this. Eventually, it's probably going to break down, but it might not. This is ascending broadening is normally a bearish pattern, but again, you only have 2 points of confluence on top. So right now, I'm calling it an ascending broadening pattern, but it really is just a lower trend line. You got 4 points of confluence on the lower trend line. The upper trend line is me just drawing a line between 2 points. That doesn't mean shit. Not until you get something like this. If you do get this, you want to see this thing find support at a higher point, maybe even right here. A little rejection, bounce off of that, and then get some support and continuation. That would be great. But if you don't get that, and you just reject, then watch it to at least come back down here, retest this. If it breaks this, then you're going to go lower. That's what I would look for. This little uncertainty, I mean, it could literally just be doing one of these again. I could see that. Yeah. Offset. You're lucky if we could scrap together 50 bucks now. Billy said, forget the hat reveal. I want a pudgy fat reveal. I just got the I just dug the treadmill out of the masses today, actually. So if you want that, you're gonna have to. I thought we decided the shirt off was 500. I don't remember. Mr. Roberts said, nice dude. It's totally a downward big chop. Hoff said, only thing good for me this week is eBay store going. Oh, dude, I love eBay. I'm an eBay maxi. I actually just ordered some stuff off eBay. Guys, I forgot to tell you. I ordered ghost hunting equipment off of eBay today. Yes, it was probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, if I'm being completely honest. So expect some ghost hunting videos in the mid future. I don't know, maybe we're gonna go out in my mom's woods. Maybe we're gonna ghost hunt in my apartment. Maybe we're gonna go to a creepy abandoned house. I don't know. But we got a spirit box and an EMF reader. And I'm sure we're gonna find some fake ass app or something to play with on the phone too. But keep an eye out for those. Also, another thing that helps me out a ton is if you guys just watch the videos that I upload to YouTube. Smash the like button on everything I share. That goes a long way. I appreciate you guys. Jay said, what happened to video? Did I get cut off? You should be good. I am just kind of talking to myself at the moment. Bitcoin's holding, though. Bitcoin's holding nicely. Let's see what else. Mr. Robert said it moves 15 to 20% in a 2-day period. It's a bastard to try and catch, but if you do, it's fun as shit. Okay. Billy said, JJ, can you look at the thumbnail on this? I will. Over here. Can I look at the thumbnail on this? So it's Lark Davis. It was uploaded 2 hours ago. He said, warning. Big bank warns of huge market crash. I actually looked at that already. I was going to watch it afterwards. And I'm not a big Lark Davis fan. He doesn't bug me. He does not bug me. I just never... I don't know. I never got into his content too much. When I was very early on, he was one of the few people that I regularly watched. But I don't know. He's one of those guys that's been around longer than me. Stream should not have stopped. Maybe try and refresh. Look at that Bitcoin. 88,443. Looks like a potential push to the upside. Ooh. My trade's looking good. Is this where everything wakes up and gets mean and angry? The bounce with vengeance? What's going on here? Okay. This is getting spicy. Or not. Okay, back in. That helped. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would just refresh if that ever happens. Sometimes it might be on my end. Sometimes it might be on your guys' end. Sometimes it might be YouTube. I just hurt my knee a little bit. Did you guys see my... Did you guys see my my SNEK snowman? I gotta show my fellow Cardano people. I made a SNEK snowman yesterday with my SNEK energies for my daily selfie. So that was pretty fun. It was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I actually ended up using a concrete trowel that I had in my work van. And it turned out pretty nice. The neighbor came out and she was like, I have blue spray paint. So we used her spray paint. My daughter made a little one right here. My fiance made one in the middle. It was a fun time. But I had to show it off for my fellow SNEKs. Because SNEK is a way of life, guys. Billy said it froze. I had to close the live and restart it. The Real Oak Tree said, have you looked at ADA? Yo, that's fire. I have looked at ADA, yeah. The snow was such good packing snow yesterday. It really was, dude. That's why I freaked out. I left work early and I called my fiance. I was like, we got to make our snowman today because we make one every single year. And we actually take pieces of them and we put them in a baggie and then we put them in the freezer until next year. So we actually have a baggie with every snowman we've ever made, a little bit of each one in there. And then the next year we put a little bit of the snow onto each snowman and then we take some. I don't know. It's a family tradition. So it was perfect for yesterday, though. Billy wanted me to look at that thumbnail. Okay. Have I looked at ADA? I haven't really charted ADA. I've made a couple of trades. ADA held up quite well. All things considered. It's not looking amazing, but it's really not looking bad. Like, this is not a straight line. It is a lower low, technically speaking. And we did enter oversold. Honestly, actually, we do have bullish divergence. The price is lower and the RSI is higher. So we do technically have bullish divergence. The problem with this is that it does signal a reversal for the short term, but for the longer term, or at least midterm, it shows that the price is going to go down while the RSI continues to crawl up. Does that make sense? So like over time, this will still be a downtrend and this will still be an uptrend because it's a lower price than a higher RSI. But that is a factor to take into consideration, that divergence. And we also have this green dot. Not that it means anything. I'm just kind of vocalizing it now so that people are made aware. So we'll see if the green dot plays out at all. Let me put a damn note here. Note. Green dot. Does it mean anything? I don't know. We'll find out. Does that... Okay, yeah, I was going to say it doesn't have to go on the blue line. So we had a blue line at 63.60 for some reason. I'm going to assume that that was our last ditch effort for support right here. And we got it, it looks like. It also is very possible that that was a trade of mine. I don't know. I'm going to assume that it's support. Because if we break below that, oof. See, this goes back to all of the other stuff. Are we just going to do one of these? We get two weird peaks of very, very long, boring, miserable accumulation with the price getting lower and lower every single time, and then an eventual pump. Maybe we're lucky and it only lasts until June. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't play out like that at all. Maybe we just get some huge rip. I'm a fractal guy. I can't help it. The fractals help me visualize things that have happened in the past, and sometimes they just don't play out at all. But it's nice to visualize. Mr. Robert said, hell yeah. Jay Benaby said, have you went over Tia? What's everyone's thought? I purchased a new one called Zeus. Thoughts? I feel like somebody's asked us about Zeus. Is it Zeus? Okay, good. Maybe not. I don't know anything about Zeus. It does look like if you're going to buy it and you feel like it's a good buy, that it's a decent time to start buying. Because you got this big accumulation zone. And it has officially breached into that accumulation zone again. And eventually you're going to get a breakout, retest, and continuation. So not a bad time to buy Zeus. The other one was Tia. Tia on Binance. Okay, so Tia had a accumulation zone that it broke below. You had this wedge and then this descending, broadening wedge, which is normally a bullish pattern. This is a good example of lack of confluence. This top 1, 2, 3, if you're lucky, 2 is cutting it right here. So you technically only really had like 2 points of confluence, if that. This is pushing it. So you had a lot of confluence on the bottom, so that was technically just a downtrend that you had right there. It actually goes even further. And you eventually broke through that. Technically had resistance, and then it just kind of continued. You are currently trying to break back up into the accumulation area, which is $3.82, and it's getting rejected. You want to see this break back above, retest, and continue. Even if it just trades sideways right here, you want to see it hold above 380. Right now it's at 358. That's your big, I guess your big point of contention that you want to watch for. Did not quite reach oversold yet. You do have some bullish div right here. Nope, nope, nope. You do not. I made that up. So you had a red dot right here, which is not great. That played out already, though. Yeah. So maybe you're okay? You got a unconfirmed green dot right now. Yeah, just keep an eye on it. It might just chop until it breaks back above that 380 something. Well, it looks like we were going to get some green for a minute, and then it went away real quick. The Real Oak Tree said everything that isn't Bitcoin is cooked. Mr. Roberts said the tradition of keeping the snow from the previous year was what I was saying. Hell yeah, too. Similar here. Gotta go. Cheers. Take it easy, Mr. Roberts. Appreciate you for stopping by. I'm probably going to call it a night as well. Smash the like button on your guys' way out. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Tuesday. Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.